Rates have been on a steady decline over the past few weeks. That is thanks to, in part, more New Yorkers getting their share of the vaccine. So far, the vaccine is only available to a limited number of New Yorkers. But as Gilat Malamed reports tonight, some people who are not yet eligible are still getting a link to sign up.
There's a lot of teachers out there that are still looking for shots.
Brian Flynn is one of them. He had an appointment for Monday at the Erie County ECC South Pod, but he and other teachers later learned they weren't eligible.
Some of them took half days off of school to go and get an appointment or go get a vaccine, and they got there and they were told they weren't eligible.
Flynn says a teacher sent him the registration link. It says it's for 1B essential employees, specifically police, fire, security, and transit. He thought it was an oversight and the list of employees wasn't updated. A spokesperson for the Erie County Health Department says this is essentially a closed pod for first responders, law enforcement, and public transit workers. They say a small number of workers got the link and were told not to share it. But the spokesperson says the link is being shared widely.
It's impossible to find us. So you get excited when you actually find an appointment, and then to have it, ripped out from underneath you because they're limiting it to only specific groups within the full eligibility is just, in my mind, it's ridiculous.
Spokesperson says not every pod is open to all eligible people, and people sharing the link caused confusion. People who got the link were able to register. The county says it has not been happy with the state's registration system and is working with Microsoft to develop its own.
To create an appointment-based system that will be a much better flowing system for our own internal clinics.
We asked if the new system will have closed pod links that require a password or can only be accessible to specific emails, something a local cybersecurity expert says can be done. The health department says it will have more details closer to when the system rolls out.
My big feeling right now is frustration, of course. My wife has some health issues. I want to make sure I get this vaccine to make sure she doesn't have any issues.
As for unused doses from people who didn't show up, the county says towards the end of the day it matches open vials to the number of people scheduled. Any remaining doses go to a standby list. In Buffalo, Gilat Malamed, 7 Eyewitness News.